couture wedding dress. Did an image come to mind or words such as unique, special, one of a kind, just for me? Or did you even think, what is a couture wedding dress and what is involved in creating a couture wedding dress? Well, in this 3-part video series, all about couture wedding dresses, I have the opportunity to give you those answers and so much more. Hi, I'm Michelle Mays, your Chief Concierge for Luxury Wedding Planning in New York and owner of Renee Michelle Events. If this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome and thank you for stopping by. Be sure you click subscribe and the notification bell so you'll know when future videos are posted. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back. So in this first video of my 3-part video series, I am sitting down with Yemi, couture designer, owner and founder of Kosibah, and learning more about him and his dream of designing couture gowns. How did you start in this business? Where did your passion and your admiration for the industry come about?
Okay, thank you very much. First of all, I have to say I really appreciate you inviting me on. It's an absolute privilege and honor, so thank you for that.
Thank you.
I started drawing when I was a very young child. So I'd say 6, 7. My dad was a medical doctor, a professor at that time. My mom was a nurse, a midwife. We didn't have a sewing machine in the house, but I had a talent to draw, and it was quite specific. I was drawing human figures, and my parents were very social. They'd go to weddings, and I'd go with them. So I'd come home, and I'd draw everything of the bridal train and it was always in profile. Like Egyptian hieroglyphics from the side. So I draw the bride, I draw the chief bridesmaid, the flower girls, and the page boys, the whole thing. And I draw it to great detail. And then as I grew older, I started putting my ideas. So rather than just copying things I'd seen, when I draw my figures, I just think of these designs, and then I didn't even think of them as designs. They were just things that I did. So that was where it started. And as I grew older, I realized this was something I could do. I had a passion for. So I did a degree in Nigerian university. I studied fine art and I specialized in textile design. Then I went to England and I went to a fashion school called the Paris Academy School of Fashion. And I studied women and menswear, but using couture methods, because that is what I wanted to do. I wanted to be quite specific. I wanted to know how to make what I was designing.
I hope you found his story interesting. For me, it was all about his ability to take what he sees, remember what he sees, and create and recreate it, pen to pad, just from memory. Now, if you enjoy that, and I'm sure you have, and now you want to know more, come back next week. Be sure to come back next week to learn more about the couture process and exactly what it means, what couture means, and how couture is created. In the meantime, click the frame popping up now to watch one of my previous videos. I have a video series where I interviewed a bridal salon owner that may be of interest to you if you're just looking or you're getting started with the process of searching for your wedding gown. Now, remember, you want to click subscribe, and you definitely want to click that notification bell so that you know when next week's video is posted and you have the opportunity to learn more about the couture creation process and exactly what couture is. See you in the next video.